What's going on, guys? GSMessy here and welcome to a brand new video, and welcome today to a Team of the Year video. And you're probably started thinking, Ross, why did a Team of the Year video? It's only October, that doesn't come out until January, and you're fully correct there. But yesterday, the FIFA, the best awards took place in London. As they moved it forward from January for some reason to October, I'm not quite sure why, but they've done it anyway. We found the best footballer in the world, as well as the FIFA Pro, or FIFA Pro, not sure how you say it, World 11. And that is the one that EA uses for their Team of the Year in January. And in fact, EA have tweeted over 24 hours ago now, let me quickly get that up on Twitter. So it said, FIFA 18 Team of the Year won't be in October, more news to come later. So they haven't updated us since then. I'm assuming that it will still be January, like the first couple of weeks or so, as that makes sense from a business standpoint. If they were to release it in October, it doesn't make sense, to be honest, in regards to revenue, because say they release like a 99 Ronaldo, a 98 Messi or whatnot, it means they'll be their best types of cards probably until Team of the Season, which obviously isn't until like April, May, so a long time away. So, and people tend to spend most of their money, I'm assuming, on FIFA Ultimate Team at the very start and also during Team of the Year. So there's a big gap there between the start of the game and January itself. So that's the reason, in my opinion, it doesn't make sense to release it before the January time period, guys. So before we get any further, as always, if you can show your support by leaving a like rating, that'd be absolutely awesome and greatly appreciated. If you're new to my channel, make sure to press the subscribe button for more. And in the comment section below, do you agree with the Team of the Year? What player do you think deserves to be in there instead? Let me know your thoughts down below again in the comment section. So a couple of things I want to mention just before we get any further today. The stats I've used, the overalls, the ratings, the all predictions, nothing is confirmed. But let's jump into the team then, the 11 players, going through each individual player with my predicted stats then. So the first player is the goalkeeper, starter from the back, a legend of football, Gianluigi Buffon from Juventus. Now his base card this year is 89 rated. I've boosted up to 95, I think that's about fair. Also, the last couple of years we've had Manuel Neuer's been 98 rated, but I think Buffon this year did deserve it because he's a fantastic goalkeeper. I'm not fully sure if he's ever been in the Team of the Year, probably back in 2006 or something when Italy won the World Cup. But since then, it's maybe been Casillas from Real Madrid and also Manuel Neuer again at Bayern Munich. And the closest people to beating into it, obviously again, Neuer, I keep mentioning his name. And I think third, or possibly even second now, is of course David De Gea from Manchester United. But the stats I've given him are 97 diving, 95 handling, 88 kicking, 95 reflexes, 62 speed, and 98 positioning. So a fantastic card there, again deserved in my opinion. The second player is the first defender, a player that features in pretty much every single Team of the Year now. Dani Alves, this time playing for Paris Saint-Germain, although most of his contributions again in Team of the Year this year, of course, was playing for Juventus. He made the free transfer to Paris in the summer, and I've given a 93 rated card. His previous rating is 84, so a bit of a jump there. And in regards to stats, like nearly all 80 club, but I'm not sure if I do a plus 14 physical, although given the fact of the Team of the Year, they probably would. Especially if he gets an inform, for example, between now and January. That's why the stats that I've given them, for example, are definitely not anywhere near the final ones. But still, 91 pace, 81 shot, you got 92 passing, 94 dribbling, and 87 defending. Probably used a fair amount, but his work rate's maybe a bit of an issue this year. I think it's still high-low. But being in France and now playing for Paris Saint-Germain, it mixes things up a little bit. And that also applies to the next player, the next defender. This time it's Leonardo Bonucci, now playing for AC Milan. So in the summer made a big money move to Milan from Juventus. So again, just like Dani Alves before, most of his contribution, in fact all of it, was playing for Juventus. So now a different club, and if he gets those type of stats, he'll be absolutely phenomenal. I've given him plus 10 pace. Last year, I think some players, I think PK, he got a massive pace upgrade. I've gone with 78 pace, 71 shot, 84 passing, 83 dribbling, 97 defending, and 93 physical. If stats are anything like that, he's one of the best centre-backs in the game and one of the best centre-backs of all time in FIFA Ultimate Team. And he deserved to get in there again, in my opinion, definitely so. He deserved it probably last year as well, but for some reason got overlooked. It's a similar situation, in fact, to Godin at Atletico Madrid, because he's a world-class centre-back. Same applies actually to Chiellini at Juventus. Both of them never got the recognition they really deserved in a Team of the Year spot. They definitely have deserved it at least in the last like 5 years or so at their current club. So Bonucci, fully deserved in my opinion, and a nice new addition to the Team of the Year. I also forgot to give my opinion on Dani Alves. Do I think he deserves to be in Team of the Year? Probably not. I think Carvajal from Real Madrid deserves it even more than him, but again, that's just my opinion. Next though, we're going to the next centre back, and a player just like Dani Alves features every single year, and it's definitely deserved. That is Sergio Ramos from Real Madrid, the captain, and his base card this year is up to a 90, 76 pace, 88 defending, 83 physical, one of the best base cards on the game. But I boosted him to a 96. His card last year was out this world good, 84 pace, 86 passing, 87 dribbling, 97 defending, and 95 physical. An absolute monster right there. He played his part in Real Madrid winning the Champions League as well as La Liga last year, and to be fair to Sergio Ramos, I don't think in the recent years of our generation there's been a centre-back or a defender that scored as many important goals as Sergio Ramos, because it doesn't matter if it's Champions League final, like a 90th minute equaliser or a winner, he's always there at the right place, right time. The final defender is another Real Madrid player, and I fully agree with it as well, the left back being Marcelo. So best left back in the world right now, 87 rated on FIFA Ultimate Team. Last year I think it was, or maybe the year before that, it could have been Alaba, he got overlooked there, but this year Marcelo, again deserving in my opinion. I've gone with 94 rating for him, 89 pace, 80 shot, 95 passing, 93 dribbling, 93 defending, 90 physical, and I think it's still got 4-star skill moves, so that right there, the best left back in the game. And in previous FIFAs, I think it's been the cheapest team of the year per out of all 11 players. I think even last year dropped like 200k, which this year I think it won't happen whatsoever, because with FUT Champions, he's the best left back in the game. So if you put icons around him, or even Sergio Ramos, Varane, he's so easy to link up. So in my opinion, his price this year, possibly, it could be a completely wrong guess here, but potentially upwards of 750k. And now moving up to the midfield, then the very first centre mid, I'm not gonna lie, I disagree with, because he features every single year, don't get me wrong, one of the best centre midfielders we've ever seen in world football, but nowadays doesn't really play as much as he used to, or contribute as much as he used to, as Iniesta from Barca. So, I mean, he's still an 87 rated base card this year, so a fantastic player. And again, I'm not disrespecting him whatsoever, because like I said before, one of the best we've ever seen, but I think nowadays there are better centre midfielders around, because he's getting on a little bit. But the prediction I've gone with is 94 rated centre midfielder, 80 pace, 83 shot, 98 passing, 98 dribbling, 74 defending and 72 physical. In previous FIFAs, for example, last year, his card in game is really poor. And there are a fair amount of centre midfielders nowadays that you probably think should be above him. I personally really wanted to see a Kante team of the year, but I don't know if that was really expected, because it is known as being a popularity contest, hence why some players get in there over others. And even when Iniesta does hang up his boots and retire from football, I think somehow he's still getting team of the year. Next to him, we've got another Real Madrid player though, that is Luka Modric. In my opinion, the best centre midfielder in world football right now. I've upped him to a 96 or an 89, I'm pretty sure that was the same rating as last year in fact. 83 pace, 85 shot, 97 passing, 96 dribbling, 82 defending, and 80 physical, so an all 18 member there. I actually packed him last year in a marquee matchups pack, which is absolutely sick. And definitely deserve him to be in team of the year, no doubt about that. And apologies by the way about a dynamic image, I couldn't find a good one in this year's kit. Like his face looks absolutely shot, the fact he's a 96 rating or something. Again though, I couldn't really find a better one, but it'd be a great card in game. Probably used it a hell of a lot, although maybe they should have team of the season at the inform boost. It could be a better centre midfielder by like March or something. But if you compare that card to some icons, for example, 90 Ruud Gullit, I know he's like 3 million coins plus right now, and I've actually got in my team at the moment, the best player in the game for me. But his stats are really far for what Gullit probably is in game, like 5-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves on Gullit, been 6'3" I think he is, whereas Modric has got insane passing and dribbling, but the rest of it, it's not all that fantastic. The final midfielder then is going to be Toni Kroos again from Real Madrid, 9 rated centre midfielder this year, which I think by default is the highest in the game aside from icons. He's only got 50 pace here, so a very slow player, although I think that's an upgrade from last year. I've given 95 rated card, 65 pace, 91 shot, 98 passing, 92 dribbling, 83 defending, 80 physical. Now, his pace 65, does that make him usable with 5-star weak for? I personally wouldn't use this card because 65 pace in FUT Champs, for example, I just don't think it's enough. In comparison, like a Kante or even getting that Gullit, he is absolutely miles off that and probably get booted off the ball on top of it. But maybe like seasons, he could be a very good player, very good at passing, dribbling, shooting, and again the 5-star weak for, maybe not all that bad. And now moving on to attack, then the 3 players that people really want to pack when it comes to FIFA Ultimate Team because the value, they're worth millions. The very first player is a 98 rated Messi I've gone with because he actually came second in the best award, and the winner of course will feature in just a moment. But Messi, so far his stats in 2017, they've been phenomenal. In fact, I think they're currently the best stats around, but he didn't win the Champions League, he didn't win La Liga, and that really hinders his chances of winning the best award. But I'm going 98 pace, 98 shot, 97 passing, 99 dribbling, and 81 physical. Now the physical boost is huge here, plus 20, but basing off last year, it's about the same they gave him. And so far, like a month into FIFA 18, he's already got 2 special cards, one being a centre forward inform card, and the other is a hero card where he qualified Argentina for the World Cup by getting a hat-trick. So he's on fire right now in real life. I imagine a lot more special cards between now and January, so the Team of the Year card potentially, it could be 99, we'll have to wait and see. But if it is a 98, I imagine by the time Team of the Season comes around in, again, April or May, it'll be similar to last year where I think he got a 99 rated Team of the Season, which was higher rated than his Team of the Year. And I have used this hero card a fair amount of foot drafts, so I'm assuming the 98 card, if he gets anywhere like them type of stats, he'll be absolutely unreal and probably at some stages unplayable. Then we go on to the left hand side, we've got Neymar, who of course, the majority of his contribution to Team of the Year, like Dani Alves and like Bonucci, was at a different club, this time for Barca. But in the summer, he became the world's most expensive footballer by transferring to Paris Saint-Germain for a fee, I think it's 222 million euros. And so far so good from Paris Saint-Germain. Started off very well for them, get a lot of goal contributions, goals, assists, a fantastic free kick as well a couple of weeks ago. Although this weekend did get sent off, I think it was against Marseille after getting a goal. This Team of the Year card, at 98 rate I've gone with, could be a 97, although I imagine between now and January we'll get a lot of special cards, or at least a couple. Has got a wants to watch card, but does that mean that card, the wants to watch, will get upgraded to a 98? No. Or at least of what I'm aware of, because it doesn't make sense for a wants to watch card to get boosted to a Team of the Year or Team of the Season card, because if, for example, say Bonucci as well, that Bonucci card, the wants to watch, went up by 30k when he got announced to be in Team of the Year, which doesn't make sense, because otherwise you get like a 94 and 95 rated Team of the Year centre back for 120k. And Neymar's price right now, I'm pretty sure, is like 1.6 mil on Xbox, which is a lot of money, but would his 98 rated card go for a lot more than that? It would, in my opinion. And I'm also pretty sure that EA specified the cards that upgrade the ones to watch is Informs, Heroes, Team Knockout Stages, Team of Tournaments, Team of the Season and Team of the Year. They weren't on there. And do I think that Neymar deserved to be in Team of the Year? I personally don't think so, because for example Lewandowski, the best striker in the world right now, Suarez has actually dropped off quite a bit, but I think Lewandowski deserved to be in there instead. And the final player then in the starting 11, of course, is going to be Cristiano Ronaldo, the best award winner now for the 2nd year in a row, which means he's been voted out, I think 5 times now in total in his career, which I also believe is equaling Messi. So a great year for him personally, win the Champions League as well as La Liga, but in the Champions League in particular, the knockout stages, he went absolutely huge. He was scoring some insane goals against some of the best teams in world football like Bayern, and for a 99 rated card I think that's what he would get. 98 pace, 99 shot, 94 passing, 92 physical and 98 dribbling. Of course for EA it works out quite well because he's a cover star of FIFA 18, and it would be quite cool if the dynamic picture in fact was him holding the best award. We've had that this year and last year, the Player of the Month awards for Premier League as well as a Player of the Year, Young Player of the Year, so hopefully maybe it could be something we see along the line. But again, 99 rated card for him. Now on the picture he's down as a striker, but I don't think his card will be a striker, because I think in the past when Neymar also got a Team of the Year on FIFA 16 it was, I'm pretty sure Neymar and Ronaldo were both left wing. If that 99 card was a striker, he would be the best striker in the game. But there we have it guys, there is a FIFA Pro Team of the Year potentially coming to FIFA 18. Again, the ratings, the stats, they're all predictions, but the players, they're probably who will be in there in January. But that is going to be the end of this video guys, so as always if you enjoyed it, show your support by leaving a like rating, that'd be absolutely awesome and greatly appreciated. If you're new to my channel, make sure to press the subscribe button for more, and in the comment section below let me know your thoughts on that team. Do you think someone deserves to be out of there? Do you think someone deserves to be in there? Let me know down below. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.